the deal. I apologize to the fans. I ain't been being the biggest fan. I ain't been shaking these niggas' hands. I ain't been kissing and kicking cans. I ain't squashing shit with a rap nigga until it's square up and shoot it out. Niggas think they safe cause a bodyguard on Southside smack 'em out. Get a rapper shot in the club while he throwing money at his favorite spot. My youngers just don't, they don't give a damn. They'll hit you and get right on Instagram. They move on my car way before I pay 'em. I give a look at a nigga good. I ain't gon' play the last shit cause I don't pick a slinging choppers in the hood. For the line, it's a tree of spill.
What's going on, folks? It's your boy Zay-Bone. You guys are here on Chopping It Up with Zay, and we're going to chop it up, ladies and gentlemen. All right, check it out. So this is a story, a time when it's 105 degrees out. My AC is not working, and I need to run to the store for a few things. So I decided to take my baby mom's car. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not taking my car. It's 105. It's 5:30 p.m. Everybody's just getting off work. I'm not trying to be sweating in the heat. Stop signs, stop lights. You know how that is when you don't have no AC, or if you're not running your AC and you got your windows down and you're at a stoplight in the middle of the day, you just start pouring in sweat, especially if you have leather seats like me. So look, I hop in her car. I'm driving. I'm on a road called 12th Avenue in my city. I get to a red light. This is probably, like, I want to say, the main road in my city. So it's a lot of traffic, real busy. I'm at the red light. The light turns green. When the light turns green, I hear a boom. I didn't really feel too much of a jerk, but I definitely heard it. Definitely heard. I felt a little something, but it wasn't, like, crazy. So I look up top of my rearview mirror and I see a gold Dodge Durango behind me. I'm like, fuck, somebody hit my girl's car. I hop out the car. I go, what the fuck? I go, you hit my fucking car? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm cussing dude out. I go, man, you better got insurance, dude. It's like, I do. I go, let me see your fucking insurance. He's like, okay. It's fucking hot outside. He's taking forever to give me his insurance. I punch him, catch him with a left. Oh, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? I'm mad. I go in his back doors. He has a 4-door. I go to the back doors. I open the door. I pull out his white helmet and his work clothes. You know those green things with the orange, like things that people that work on roads wear, like the reflectors, and when you like put your lights on them, it reflects. Well, he has that green orange suit thing that people put on. Threw that shit out. The lights already turned green. People are beeping, honking. Leave him alone. I hear people screaming. I'm in tunnel vision at the moment. I'm so pissed. I'm just worried about. All I see is red at the moment. I call my baby moms. I go, hey, somebody just fucking hit your car. I go, what do I do? It's not like every day you get in an accident. I've only been in one accident before this. I'm like, what do I do? She's like, is it bad? I'm looking at it. I'm like, really, honestly, it's not that bad. I'm like, it's just, he left his license imprint on the back of the car. So imagine, he didn't hit it super hard. He just tapped me. No scratches, no dents, just the imprint of his license plate. So I'm FaceTiming her and I'm showing my baby moms the car and shit, and she's like, she's taking forever to answer. I'm hot. I'm burning up. I go, yo, what do you want to do? Because I got to get the fuck out of here. Because at the time, I'm not supposed to be driving. My license was suspended. And I know if the cops come, I'm glad that he didn't hit me hard. Because I'm glad the cops didn't come because I'm not supposed to be driving anyways. So I'm like, yo, check it out. Look, I got to get out of here. I'm not supposed to be driving anyways. I'm like, it's not bad. She's like, still get his information. So I snap a picture of his license plate and my license plate. He gives me his information. Forgot to tell you. After I punched him, I grabbed my phone out. I get on Snapchat. I tell him to say sorry. I say, apologize for hitting my car. A few people seen that snap, but I quickly deleted because I'm not trying to incriminate myself at the moment. I get back in the car. He's still behind me. The light turns green. I was there, I want to say, for a good 8-10 minutes. That light turned green like a good 2 or 3 times. I'm out there acting a fool, throwing shit out of his car. People are honking and beeping at me, but I'm paying no attention to them. The reason I know the light turned about green 3 or 2 times, I remember cars stopping, beeping, and then I remember the light going and people going around me and shit. The light turns, before my light turns green, a fucking Charger. If you don't know what a Charger is, that's a police car. In my city, all the cop cars are Chargers. You know, some of you guys might have Impalas in different states, but in California, they're Chargers. He's like this. His light turns green first. I'm like, thank God, he's going to be in front of me. He pulls to the side of the right side of the road. I go, fuck. He's going to blurt me. After he goes, my light turns green. After the cars go, he waits right there. The cars are flipping U's and U-turns, going left. My light turns green. I go. I look to my right. Whoop, whoop. He's pulling me over. I turn into my first right. The first right happens to be where you turn in at the Sassy car wash. The same car wash that I pulled a knife out on my boss, this is where I'm getting pulled over at. So if anybody that worked there when I had that little confrontation with my boss, they see me hopping out the car with a police car behind me and they're like, damn, isn't that dude that used to work here? I'm already knowing they're probably like talking shit, but it's whatever. Give a fuck what they think. Cop pulls me over, I hop out the car because I'm going to explain to him that somebody just hit my car and it's good. So I hop out the car because I want to get it over with. I want to speed it up because I don't want this man to run my license plate and impound my car. So I figure, I said, you know what, I'm going to hop out, tell him somebody hit me. It's no bad dent. I'm not injured. Let me leave. But nah, that's not how it went down. That's not how it went down. I get out the car, open the door. I'm walking to the behind my car to show him. He goes, wait right there. Turn around. Put your hands behind your head. I'm like, whoa. Chill, man. Chill the fuck out. I turn around, put my hands on my head. He goes, I go, bro, you gonna shoot me? He goes, hey, the way you got out the car, man. He goes, I don't know what you have, any weapons. I don't know what to expect. He goes, I'm gonna pat you down. He's patting me down. He's like, I have to do that. He goes, and you know what? That was dumb on me. These cops are killing black people like fucking ants. They're just killing black people, right? And me hopping out my car like that wasn't the smartest thing to do. I should have waited till we got to my window. But I'm trying to, you know, like I said, I'm trying to hop out and show him what happened and let me go. But that wasn't smart because if he was trigger happy, he could have shot my ass. So he's like, all right, tell me what's going on, buddy. So I'm explaining to him what's going on. I go, look, man. I go, I'm at the light. Someone hits me. I go, I got my license. We already exchanged information. I'm like, it's good. He's like, okay. He's like, it never got physical at any point. Nobody punched anybody. I said, nah. I said, nope. He's like, all right. As we're talking, more Chargers are pulling in. A motorcycle car pulls in from the mall area. And I'm just like, I'm waiting. It's hot. I lean on the side of my car. It's fucking hot. Good thing we are in the shade, though. And let me say this. When I say the same spot, and it's the same officers, 2 of them. There was about motorcycle cop. I want to say there was about 5 officers altogether. But out of those 5, 2 of them were the same officers that dealt with me when fucking I had that knife incident with my boss. And we're at the same location, the exact same location. They parked in that same shaded area by that dumpster when they went to go check those cameras by the car wash. I am right there. So I'm like, wow, like this is like deja vu kind of. So he's getting my information. He asked me for my license. I say no. Even though I got my wallet with my license right in there, I don't want him to run my license. So I'm like, nah. He asks me my name, my birthday. He runs my information. I'm filling out paperwork from the motorcycle cop, filling out the insurance papers, you know, just stating that I got in a wreck. And they're taking kind of forever because they're getting the dude's side of the story. They're finding that gold Durango and they got to get his side of the story. I guess that dude never pressed charges. He never admitted that I punched him. And I give props to that dude. If you're out there and you come across this video, that was a solid move. That was a real nigga move because, you know, if he was a little bitty bitch, he could have been like, yeah, he punched me, he hit me. But he didn't do none of that. And, you know, when I look back on it, you know, I definitely lost my temper, and I'm not bragging, and I don't, you know, at me being 28 and I'm getting older, I got 3 kids. As a man, I should be able to control my temper better than that. But the heat It was hot and my temper got the best of me that day. So I'm not promoting violence. If you're younger watching this video, hey man, don't go around punching people that hit your car, man. Don't, always try to use your mouthpiece and try to solve things through words before you get violent. So, dude was solid. He didn't press charges. So, I'm thinking these are my options. I'm thinking they're gonna. I'm waiting there, and the longer I'm waiting, the more I'm thinking negative. Like fuck. They're either gonna impound the car and take me to jail, or they're gonna impound the car, and I'm gonna have to have my girl, come get it. Because the reason why I say that, because the last time I got pulled over, and it's crazy because the last time I got pulled over, it happened to be in my baby mama's car too. The last time I got pulled over, the cop was a dick, and he made me get out the car. He goes, "You lucky I don't impound the car." So he made me get out the car, and my mom and my baby moms had to come get the car. My baby mom drove it back while my mom drove me back home. So I'm thinking for sure they're going to impound the car because I'm not even supposed to be driving. That's what they did last time. But no, after they get done doing what they do, he writes me a $5,000 ticket, and that was that. And I'm thinking like, that lets you know right then and there, that lets you know police officers can do what they want to do. They can be a dick, and they can be like, have an ego trip, a power trip, and they can like do the most, or they can cut you some slack. They can kind of do what they want, because if my car if the last cop made me hop out the car and didn't let me drive it because my license was suspended last time, why didn't they do that this time? You cutting me some slack because I got in a wreck, or what the hell? Because this is why I didn't want the cops to come, because I'm thinking, if the cops come because of this accident, not only am I having an accident, but now I'm not having a car, and now I'm asking for a ride because I'm not supposed to be driving at that time. But nah, they write me a ticket, I'm on my way. And there was 2 cops that were there when I pulled out my knife, that incident at my job when I was working there fucking years ago. And I tell that dude, I tell that one cop that was cool, because that cop could have and should have put me in jail that day when I pulled the knife out on my boss. But he looked at the cameras, he goes, "Hey man, I understand. I wasn't a cop my whole life. I understand what it feels like to lose your job, man." He was like, "This is what we're gonna do." He's like, "I'm gonna take you back to your car. You're gonna hop in your car and you're gonna go back home to your girl and kids." So that police officer, I gotta admit, he was solid for that. So he was there, he recognized me. I hop in my baby mom's car, I go home. That was that, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys like this story. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.